Hello friends, welcome back to this series of React.js. And in the previous video, we saw that how we can create our own element and export the element from some other module. Like we wrote some code in this demo content.js, and from here we just exported the symbol, the elements from here, and we just use that element here, right? So today I'm just going to do some more exercises and moving ahead from there. So what we will do today, we will create our own component today. Basically, when we have to create our own component, then you have to extend one class, which is called the component class, right? So how you will write that? Class my demo comp extends component, right? So once you extend the component, then you can see that automatically this component was added to your import section, right? So it helps us. So this IDE is very smart, so we can use this one, and it's very much useful for us. So I would suggest you to keep using this Visual Studio Code only till the time you get comfortable with this, and then only you move to some next IDE. And in fact, I will let you know that what IDE you should preferably use, right, when you are coding for the professional applications. Okay, so we are writing a new component here, and I hope you understand the meaning of the component. A component is nothing but a reusable piece of code which represents a user interface component, right? A user interface section, just like some page, just like some header section, just like some navigation bar. So these are the different kind of components that we usually create. So here we are just going to create a simple component which will just return a header with some message around that, right? So let's see. So first you need to extend it from the base class component, and then inside the component class there is a function, and the name of that function is render. You just need to override this function. You are just overriding this function render, and you can just return a React element from here, React dot create element, and here you can write anything like h1 and then null. Null is basically the second argument is the properties. Properties means when we are giving a header, we can also provide it some style along with it, like background color and all those things. So all those things which are provided, like background colors and other properties, they are provided through the properties in this second argument. So we will discuss those things in the coming videos, but as of now you just need to remember this, that this is all about the properties, and we are not going to provide any properties, any cascading style seed things here, right? So the third argument was like what you want to print for this against this header section, header one, right? So what I will print, I will simply print hello React. Okay, so we are just returning it from here, hello React, and let's see what happens if I write the code here. So this is my index.js, and I'm just going to import that symbol, but before that you need to export that symbol. So export default, and you can give the name my demo comp, right? So this is the way we export the symbol. So if you have created a component, here we are just creating a simple header component, header one type, header one style, but if you want you can create more than one, and that will be created using the fragments. So that fragment we will discuss in the next video, but today I will just let you know that how you can create your own component. This is basically the idea about the component, what a component is and what it returns and how it is rendered, right? So let's go to the index.js, and here I just need to import the my demo comp, right? This is the name, my demo comp from /demo content, right? So now we can write like React DOM dot render, and what I need to do, I just need to give the name of the component that I have exported from the demo content, right? So this is the way you can provide your component name that you want to render. So once you provide your component name like this render will automatically decode this render, the code inside this render function, and it will display the content or display the elements that you have described here, right? So let's see how it happens. So here what you will write, document dot get element by id, and I'm just going to write in the root, right? So this is how the root will be rendered. Let us see what happens. Okay, so here you can see that hello react comes, right? Because here I have done it. If I do something else, if I give some other name, then you can see that it will give error, right? My demo comp one is not available, right? So this is the way you can write it inside the root, and this is how you can create your own component, right? So that's it regarding the component, writing your own component. And let me, before I conclude for today, let me just show you one more thing. You can do this using this one as well, which is a JSX code, h1 hello react, right? If you do this as well, which is a JSX code, so if this is a JSX code, then in that case also it will just print it hello react, because this will be converted by the Babel in React.js code. How that is converted, I will let you know in some Babel session. I will create a separate video for the Babel after 2 or 3 videos in this React.js. So stay with me, and I will let you know that what is Babel and what is the Webpack and how they just iterate through it. So today I'm just going to tell you that how they work, like what is their basic work, right? So the basic work is like when a program starts running, so what happens, like it simply parses your index.js file first, and it checks that whatever components have been written here, whatever we are using here, if that is available for every browser or not, which means that if the components that we are using or the elements that we are using on our page, those elements are compatible to the different browsers or not. If those elements are not compatible to the browsers, then in that case what will happen, it will pass the code to the Babel, and Babel will convert that code to make it compatible for all the browsers. Okay, so that is how it works. So that was the basic information regarding the Babel and the Webpack. So Webpack just parses it and then it passes it to Babel for further processing if it finds that some piece of code or some elements on the page are not compatible to some of the browsers, right? So guys, that's it for today, and in the next video I will tell you about the fragments, that how you can provide more than one elements from the render function, right? So till then, have a nice day and bye bye.